All right, good morning. Welcome to the 2025 Honors Convocation. This year, we are happy to have presenters, graduates, and many of their family members in attendance. The remainder of our staff and student body are watching in classrooms with our live streaming technology. Thank you, Mr. Hamilton and Mr. Luke, for making this special event broadcasted to those not in attendance. I also want to thank Mrs. Garman, Mrs. Lewis, Ms. Putnam, Mrs. Gossett for working so hard with seniors throughout the entire scholarship process, as well as putting this ceremony together. As many of you know, we have countless scholarships in this community, so it's a lot of work and a lot of time put in, so thank you. This is the time that we celebrate the academic achievements of our students and the hard work of our faculty. I ask students to be attentive and respectful throughout the assembly to all of our presenters. We have many people from this community who generously support the students of McClain High School here with us today. Please give them your utmost respect. Students, once you receive your award, please go behind the curtain so Mrs. Hutchinson can get your picture. You'll just go in the middle right here, straight back to the back of the stage. At this time, Mr. Gill and Mr. Pritchard, please come forward to present the Student Council Awards.
Right there. The trophies. Go over here. Don't worry. We're just getting set up real quick. Good morning, McClain. We are here this morning for the transition of power from our current Student Council executives to next year's. This was a unique school year for McClain Student Council, to say the least. Mrs. Case stepped away after 7 years at the helm, and Mrs. Mustard after 12 years. Mr. Pritchard and I had the great privilege and momentous challenge of trying to follow in their footsteps. We can never thank them enough for all the support they offered us to make our advisor lives easier. To recap, we started the year with one of the worst droughts in Ohio history that resulted in a very unique snake dance. We rebounded with a wonderful 24-karat homecoming. Other events that our members helped see come to fruition were, of course, the Homecoming Spirit Week, our pep rallies, Powder Puff football game, Buff and Tough volleyball, the Christmas Assembly, and tomorrow's senior versus faculty basketball game. We would like to thank all of our student council members for being understanding of the change that took place this year and for offering plenty of excellent feedback to set us up for a successful next year.
Now, it is our privilege to start the transition into next year's leadership. I would like to introduce the current Student Council President, Kinsey Wise, Vice President, Lindsay Hutchinson, and the new President and Vice President, Bailey Parson and Addison Goddard.
Good morning. As President and Vice President of the McClain Student Council, it is our duty to inform you of your duties as the newly elected Student Council President and Vice President for the 2025-2026 school year. As the President of McClain Student Council, the duties shall be to preside in council meetings, to notify council members of emergency meetings which may be called, to assist in appointment of the cabinet, to appoint any other committees as necessitated by council business, to attend Board of Education meetings when necessary, to preside over all student assemblies and programs, to attempt to keep all lines of communication between students, faculty, and administration open, to vote in case of a tie in council meetings, to faithfully attend meetings and to alert the advisor and vice president in case of absence, to constantly keep meeting agendas prepared, to make certain that council business is completed, to serve as an ex-officer member of all committees, to keep abreast of students and opinions and collect all ideas from students, faculty, and administration to be placed on the agenda.
As the Vice President of McClain Student Council, the duties shall be to assume all the duties of the President in his or her absence, to serve as the coordinator of all council committees, to attend Board of Education meetings when necessary, and to assume the office of President should it become vacated.
If If you are willing to perform these duties, please answer with "we do." You are now inducted as the President and Vice President of McClain High School Student Council for the 2025-2026 school year.
You can go. Congratulations! Mr. Pritchett and I would now like to honor a pair of exemplary student council members. The students that we chose for this award went above and beyond the expectations and helped out as much as possible. These students set aside their personal time to help a couple of new guys like me and Mr. Pritchard prepare and pull off all of our school events this school year.
The students we have selected for Student Council Member of the Year are Isabel Smith and Peyton Long. Please come up.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow.
Thank you for another great year of McClain Student Council. Now on to the rest of the Honors Convocation. Thank you.
Behind the curtain.
Okay, our first scholarship that we would like to present today will be given by Eric Zent.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? I am here to present the scholarship that our family created for my mother, Patty. I'm a pharmacist here in town, graduated from Greenfield in 1996. My dad's a pharmacist who graduated here in 1972, and my sister is a nurse, graduated here in 1987. And when my mother passed away unexpectedly in 2002, we decided to create a scholarship to help those students who were planning to pursue nursing or pharmacy. And we've been doing this for about 20 years. Our scholarship is unique in that it follows you throughout your studies. So once you're accepted into pharmacy or nursing, you will continue to get the scholarship each year. This year we had two people who were applicants. They're both going to be pre-nursing at this point. We have about 8 students currently getting the scholarship. 2 of them I know are graduating. One, Maria Nesco, graduates this week from the University of North Carolina. And Shaden Pitzer graduates next week in pharmacy from Ohio Northern. This year we did have 2 applicants. They had excellent studies. They had a lot of activities, and they both wrote a really nice essay about their future plans in the nursing profession. So once they become accepted into the College of Nursing at their respective schools, they'll be eligible for our scholarship. I would like to pull them up. We have Isabel Smith and Madison Brokaw.
To present our next scholarship, we'll invite Pat Watkins up.
Hello, I'm Pat Watkins. Today I'm here to represent the Greenfield Mothers Club as a 25-year-plus member. I would like to tell you that we had 11 applicants, and everyone did very well with their actual filling out of the paperwork was complete by 11. That never happens. We were very grateful. They came and gave their speech to us about what community means to them and why they should volunteer and help with the community. Today, I am glad to announce Brianna Wright for a $500 scholarship. Brenna, we are so happy to have you come up and accept the scholarship. We want to remind everyone that we do a continuing ed of $500 as well. Those applications are online, and we'll choose those in August.
We would like to invite Brenda Woods up to the stage next for the Patricia Duff Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning. I give this scholarship away in memory of my daughter, Patricia Duff, who was a sophomore when she passed away here at McClain. So this scholarship is to pay it forward in her memory. So you guys are getting to go out and do things that she did not get to do. And this is our 21st year of giving scholarships away, and we're giving two $500 this year. And the first person is Zach Scales. And Isabella Shepard.
Next, I'd like to invite Rodney Donley up for the NCB Ernie Blankenship Scholarship.
Good morning. My name's Rod Donnelly. I'm here on behalf of National Cooperative Bank to provide two scholarships for the Ernie B. Blankenship Athletic Scholarship. Just a little bit of information, and don't hold this against him, but Ernie Blankenship graduated from Hillsborough High School in 1955. He excelled there in football and baseball. In addition to having a valued career with NCB, Ernie is best known for his dedication to youth sports in Highland County and the surrounding counties as well. Ernie spent over 50 years broadcasting sports for local radio stations and earned the title of being the sports voice of Southern Ohio. For many of you, you've never had that experience. Ernie passed away many years ago, but for myself, being an athlete in Highland County, it was something special to be able to turn on the radio and listen to the post-game show and listen to Ernie talk, or to maybe listen to one of his recordings of your game. It was really special, and he did an awful lot of stuff here in Highland County to help support all the youth who participated in athletics. As I mentioned, I'm going to provide out two scholarships today, and I would like to highlight a few of their accomplishments. Our first recipient participated in volleyball, basketball, track, FFA, and National Honor Society. As a member of the girls' basketball team, it's my understanding they won a gold basketball for an undefeated season in conference play, so that's excellent. In addition, this recipient, she's a three-time state participant in the 4x100 meter relay. Outside of her success on the hardwood and on the track, she excelled as a student, where she's maintained a cumulative GPA over 4.0. Because of her dedication and success on the field of play as well as the classroom, NCB is proud to present Katie Cook with the Ernie Blankenship Athletic Scholarship in the amount of $1,250. All right, our next recipient participated in volleyball, basketball, track, FFA, and National Honor Society. So I assume the two of you spent a lot of time together because you did the exact same things. As noted earlier, being a member of that gold basketball team in conference play. In addition to that, she also earned conference and district basketball awards, including being selected for the District 14 All-Star team. She also, in addition to participating in those sports, was able to achieve a cumulative GPA over 4.0 as well. Again, due to her dedication and success in both sports and the classroom, NCB is proud to present Anna Eikenberry with the Ernie Blankenship Athletic Scholarship in the amount of $1,250. And as she's coming up, I just want to congratulate all the seniors, and I wish you the best in everything that you do in the future. Thank you.
The Ohio National Guard has a scholarship for full tuition, and our recipient of that was unable to make it to the ceremony today, but the winner of that scholarship is Hannah Stewart. So we want to congratulate her for that.
Next, we'd like to welcome John and Brenda Losi and family to present the Hannah Losi Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning. This is kind of a special class. Is that, how many of y'all remember me from Mrs. Allison's class out of Buckskin? You guys would have been fifth graders, I believe. Is that correct? This is a bittersweet time for us as we present this scholarship in memory of our daughter, Hannah Losi. This is our 17th year of presenting this scholarship. But many of you were probably born in 2007 when she actually had her accident. So she was a scholar athlete. I don't know if you had a privilege of your parents maybe telling you about her or not, but she is sorely missed. Her accident was about a week after she started her senior year, so she didn't actually get to graduate because she didn't get to take English that year. I'd like for you to look at those gold papers that you picked up. You all need to realize when you're seniors that you need to fill out these applications. There's 44 of those being given away today. And you need to understand that you're starting a new chapter of your life, and it might well start with you filling out these applications. Very important. We've given away 6 scholarships today. We'd like to have the following people come forward. Brooklyn Baldwin. Lindsay Hutchison. Hunter Simmons. Jeremy Webb. And Kylie Tony. You guys might want to step over here maybe and tell them where you're going to school next year.
Anna,
I'm
I can marry. Sorry.
Sorry, Anna. I didn't mean to leave you out. That happens when you get old. Thank you all so much.
Debbie Newman has generously given to students who are accepted into four-year institutions in pursuit of higher education. This year, the JSD Newman Family Scholarship has been awarded to Max Colburn, and Madison Brokaw. Is Gemma Smith here? Yeah. She'll be presenting our next scholarship.
Good morning. It is an honor and it's a deeply meaningful moment for me to stand before you today to present a scholarship that holds a very special place in my heart. This scholarship is given in loving memory of my little sister, whose life was defined by kindness, generosity, and an unshakable belief in the power of education. She was not only a devoted sister, and ours was a special sister, but also a friend to so many, a bright light in every room, and someone who lifted others simply by being herself. Anne believed deeply in hard work, compassion, and making a difference, values that this scholarship recognizes and celebrates in the students who receive it. She also, just last year, and some might be some of your senior girls, her relay race set in 1980 was broken, so she held that for 45 years. So we're going to celebrate the senior or seniors. It's a senior who reflect the same passion, heart, and determination she so beautifully embodied. It is with great pride and love that I present this Anne Flynn Corwin Scholarship to, I just read her name, Lindsay Hutchinson. Congratulations, Lindsay, and may you carry her spirit forward as you take your next steps.
Thank you, Gemma. Next, we'd like to welcome Ron Coffey up to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to announce a new award from the Greenfield Rotary Club. Many of you seniors have attended our meetings as senior guests through the year, and one of the things that we do is to start our meetings with the four-way test of the things that we think, say, or do. And it goes something like this. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Long ago, Rotary International adopted the four-way test as a way to encourage us to think before we act and to act as an instrument for developing better character. This world still needs men and women of good character, and so in 2025, the Rotary Club of Greenfield decided to create an award honoring a graduating senior who exhibits high character by being truthful, fair, and positive in the things that he or she says and does. Rather than asking students to apply for the award, we ask members of the McClain High School staff and faculty, who know you far better than we do, to nominate a student who lives up to the standards of the four-way test. Several wonderful nominations were received, which speaks well of our student body and of this class. After careful deliberation by the club, I am pleased to announce that the recipient of the first annual Greenfield Rotary Four-Way Test Award is Hannah Stewart. Hannah will receive a certificate and a check for $1,000 from the Greenfield Rotary Club with no strings attached. Hannah, we wish to thank her. Of course, I understand she can't be here today, but she has set a good example. And again, she did not apply for this award, and yet she was nominated by a staff member who noticed her as a kind and helpful student. Someone with a positive and uplifting personality who embodies the attributes of the four-way test, and one who is likely to become a trusted leader. So we will get this to Hannah when she's available. And to the class of 2025, just remember that others are always watching. And we want you to celebrate your many accomplishments, and we wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.
Our next scholarship is the McClain Class of 1963 Scholarship. This is awarded to a student who plans to further their education in a vocational or a licensure program. And this year's recipient is Oris Snyder. We would like to invite Dick Counter up for the VFW scholarship.
Thank you and good morning. I'm here representing the members of the Greenfield VFW Post 4736. Our members are very proud to have the opportunity to invest in the young men and young women here at McClain and in the community. We have several recipients today, and I'm just going to go ahead and read those recipients. If you would come up and you'll present a certificate. Brooklyn Baldwin. Brooklyn is also our Voice of Democracy Post winner. Riley Harvey. T.D. Mastick. Kelly Posey. Sarah Easter. Isabella Shepard. Lindsay Hutchison. Braden Black. Abigail Bowling. Isabel Smith. Cohen Six. Zane Adams. Alexa Arthurs. Ashley Mitchell, Anna Eikenberry, Zach Scales, Jeremy Webb. Keep them coming, right? Madeline Giffen, Bailey Mitchell, Cameron Medley, Dawson McMurray, Zeke Sexton. Brenna Wright, Leland Uri, and Hunter Simmons. The VFW has about 25 scholarship recipients, and we are very proud to have the opportunity to do that. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to go. Find the center.
Okay, next with the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, we have Deidre Hamilton.
Good morning, students and faculty at McClain High School. I'd like to start off with a prayer, if you don't mind. So if everybody would bow your head and go with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we bring to you today the class of 2025 and their underclassmen. We'd like to ask you to lay your hands on them and put a hedge of protection on each and every one of them as they go through the next phase of their lives. Dear Lord, we know that every student and every person in this room has their own demons and their own battles that they deal with every day. Please protect them as they go out into the world of the unknown places they'll ever see. Be with them as they go through their everyday lives and protect and guide them through every unknown. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So every year we stand up here and I always say something, and it's usually long and lengthy, and today I'm not going to. We have a lot of kids that are very fortunate. Like Mr. Counter said, we give a lot of scholarships. Everyone in this community gives a lot of scholarships. So our school's very lucky to be given that kind of generosity. So when you go from here today, don't forget those who gave to you. And we do have a long list as well. And if you would kind of maybe form two lines so we can get a picture with you and not scramble off afterward. Just let us get one picture. Our first recipient is Brenna Wright. We'll give them just a second because probably most of them are going to come right back up here. Alexa, is that how you pronounce it? Alexis Arthurs. Katie Cook. Abigail Bowling. Cohen Six. Brooklyn Baldwin. If the guys could form the tallest guys behind the girls, that'd make our picture better. Zane Adams, Jeremy Webb, Bailey Mitchell, Owen Sykes, Leland Uri, and he's kind of special because he's related to me. Second embarrassing. Ashley Mitchell, Madeline Giffen, T.D. Matisick. He kind of holds a special place in my heart too because his family are some of my best friends. Zach Scales, Anna Eikenberry, Hunter Simmons, Riley Cummins, Isabella Shepard, Riley Harvey, Peyton Long, Callie Posey, Sarah Easter, Ezekiel Sexton, Connor McCoon, and here's one that holds a really special place in my heart, my grandson, Tanner O'Connor. One more thing about the Eagles. We don't what do I want to say, weed out anyone. Usually if you sign up for a scholarship with us, you generally get it. All of the kids today are getting a $1,000 scholarship from the Greenfield Eagles. Some of them may not be going to school this year. They may be going next year. And that's something that I wanted to touch on, and I said I wasn't going to talk. You know, sometimes you're not ready to go to college for the underclassmen. You know, the first year you get out of school. And that's okay. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Don't go and make a waste of that year that you go to college. You can take some time and think it over and make sure that's what you want to do. And, you know, you've got time. Go next year. You may go in 20 years. But take that time and make it what you want to be, because you have the rest of the lives to become who you are and make your families proud. Thank you.
I'd like to invite David Ross up for the next scholarship.
Good morning, everyone. My name is David Ross. I'm here today representing the Good Hope Lions Club, and we have some very deserving recipients today. And when I call your name, would you please come up? First, I'll tell you a little bit about Lions Club. Lions Club was started in 1917, a guy by the name of Melvin Jones. Since then, it's grown into 49,000 Lions Club worldwide, 1.4 million members, a lot of people donating their time for events like this. Last year, in the United States alone, Lions Club donated $1.3 billion. A lot of it went to catastrophes like the flooding in North Carolina and Tennessee, but also goes to events like this right here. And know that the money you spend at our pancake, sausage dinners, or candy store comes back to times like this. So you're all giving a part. So at this time, would these recipients please come up on the stage? Zane Adams. You're still in the back. Zane. Amber Badgley. Brooklyn Baldwin. And Brenna Wright. Thank you all very much.
The Greenfield Police Officer Scholarship is given to a student who plans to work with law enforcement in some capacity. The winner of this year's scholarship is Zeke Sexton. Next, I'd like to welcome Janet Chapman and Chris Cross to the stage.
Hi there. I am neither Janet Chapman nor Chris Cross. I'm Jennifer Winker. I am Larry Chapman's stepdaughter and oldest daughter. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about him and thank all of you who filled out applications. I know my mom really enjoyed reading all the applications, and it pained her to have to choose because she was a kindergarten teacher and then he was a high school history and government teacher. So together, it was impossible to be a bad student. Anyway, they love education and they especially love finding somebody who hadn't found themselves yet. So the student in the back of the class that was sort of goofing off, but they could tell that there was a spark, or a student that was just going through a lot in their personal lives, or I guess that's probably the main thing. Just wanting to make sure that everybody knew that they had worth and value, and that they weren't overlooked, and that they made their way into the world and felt very good about who they were, what they'd been through, and what that was going to help them become. And I hope you all see your value, but also as part of the scholarship application, as you know, I hope you all see the value in the people around you as well. People who maybe you don't like or you don't understand, that you help lift other people up as you move up yourselves. And this year we are pleased to announce that we are giving 3 scholarships instead of 1. This year's winners for the Lawrence E. Chapman scholarship are Abigail Bowling, Tyler Lauk, and Oris Snyder.
Next, we'd like to invite Alex Snyder for the next scholarship award.
Hello, my name is Alex Snyder. I'm a 2021 graduate here at McClain. This scholarship is named after my grandfather, George Foltz. And I'm just going to talk for a minute here, if that's all right with you guys. As you sit here today, you may not know the names or the stories of the people that many of these scholarships are named after, that are in memory of. But I just wanted to encourage you to take some time after this honors convocation to reach out and learn more about these people, because their families wanted to keep their memories and their legacy alive for a reason. In honor of my grandpa, we wanted someone who was involved in the community and hardworking, with a preference to someone who is going into the medical field to honor his wife, Nancy Foltz. He was very driven to make Greenfield better, and this is a trait that we saw in our candidate. With that, I present this scholarship to Brenda Wright. And I'm glad to see she's going to be a fellow Buckeye.
The J&H Hall Agriculture, Engineering, or Robotics Scholarship is awarded to up to 2 students each year who are pursuing higher education in the field of agriculture or STEM-related fields. And this year's recipients are Ashley Mitchell and Brooklyn Baldwin. Next, we would like to invite Paul McPherson up.
Good morning. My name is Paul McPherson, and I'm a professor at Purdue University as well as a 2004 graduate of McClain High School. My mother, Beverly McPherson, 1977 graduate of McClain, is also here joining me to present a scholarship in honor of her father, my grandfather, Merle Ravenscraft, who was a 1947 graduate of McClain High School. So why an industrial trade scholarship? Having grown up on a farm, he continued his passion until his untimely death in 2004. While starting out raising cattle and hogs in 1969 to 1970, when the traditional small farm was not as profitable or sustainable as it once was, he decided to attend the Southern Ohio Manpower and Technical Training Center, where he became a certified welder. This trade went on to lead him to several great adventures, including working for the state, welding on numerous bridges in the surrounding area. In 1980, he decided to open up his own welding shop for local farmers. knowing the importance of getting farm equipment up and running fast and for a reasonable price, he often built and fabricated fixtures for various pieces of farm machinery, grain trucks, and dump trucks. His fabrication skills and quality services saved farmers all over this community both time and money. Having grown up around the farm and being active with him in his shop, I too developed a passion for being hands-on. In 2004, after his passing, I found myself studying engineering technology, learning the basics of many trades through hands-on learning. As a way to honor his memory, my family and I established this scholarship in 2017 in hopes of assisting students that are interested in pursuing an education in the trades. To date, we have helped students pursuing careers associated with welding, culinary arts, but for those in the audience that might be passionate about pursuing an education and earning a certification in a trade such as automotive mechanics, culinary arts, welding, plumbing, carpentry, HVAC, or other trade, we would like to encourage you to apply for this scholarship in the future. While in the past it was only one scholarship, I've decided this year to offer 3 scholarships as all of the recipients were deemed well-deserving and are pursuing careers that often get overlooked for scholarships. Without further ado, I am pleased to announce this year's recipients. If each recipient could please come and we hold applause to the end, that would be great. Each recipient this year will be receiving a $750 scholarship. The first individual who will be attending Rio Grande University to study in the Industrial Arts program and is seeking to become a certified welder is Ors Snyder. The second individual who will be attending Pickaway Ross Career and Technical Center to complete the lineman program and hopes to one day work in the high-power utility industry, Owen Sykes. The third individual who will be attending Tri-County Technical College in South Carolina to become an HVAC professional, Riley Cummins. Despite struggles throughout their lives, each student has shown through their academic records and excellence, as well as their extracurricular activities, that they can overcome these challenges in life, and therefore I am confident that they will be successful in their chosen trade. I hope that the passion they have now for these fields will continue throughout their professional career, and that they will follow in the steps of my grandfather by using their skills and knowledge to help their communities. Thank you all for applying for the scholarship, and I look forward to seeing where you all end up over the next few years. Thank you.
Okay, next, I'd like to invite Sherry Royce-Ballar for the Tom Hickson Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning. My name is Sherry Royce-Ballar, and I had the privilege of working with Tom Hickson and for Tom Hickson until his early passing. Upon his death, we created a scholarship, and we've been giving away these scholarships for 23 years now. And if you knew Tom, you knew Tom. On behalf of the Tom Hickson Scholarship Committee, I am honored to present 2 $1,000 scholarships. I might say, wow, what a great group of fine young women. This was a really tough year to choose. Your essays were just wonderful, and we were very touched by them. Tom Hickson was a great guy, and he believed in helping kids. He taught me the importance of investing in future and in your community. He was a champion for the school and a champion for our community. He would be so proud of each and every one of you. He lived life to the fullest and always had his civic responsibilities in mind. And with that, I'm proud to award a $1,000 scholarship to Bailey Mitchell and a $1,000 scholarship to Max Colburn.
Next up is the Hope for Our Future Scholarship, and we invite Josh McCoy and Faitha Shelton.
Good morning. As a proud 1997 graduate of Greenfield McClain, it's an honor to be here with you today, and I have a couple scholarships that I wanted to present, and Faithful has one herself. And so I'll start with the first one. The James Manchester Radiology Education Endowment was started in memory of Dr. James Manchester, who died in 1957. He was the first full-time radiologist and was responsible for developing the radiology division at Adena. Dr. Manchester passed away on April 10th, 2004. This scholarship is given to students pursuing a career in imaging and radiology. Then the second that I have is for the Soon Filled Choice Scholarship. This was created in memory of Dr. Choice, who served as a radiologist for many years at Adena Health. And this scholarship is for students studying in radiology, medical imaging related fields, or nursing. And so it is my honor to present both of these scholarships to this single recipient, Cohen 6.
Good morning. I'm also a proud alumni of McClain, and so are my sons. And I am here today to present the Adena Health Foundation Scholarship. I do want to mention that Adena Health System gives out $150,000 in scholarships through our 9-county region. But the Adena Health Foundation Scholarship was started to help give students in our community assistance as they start their next chapter in their education. This scholarship has no restrictions, which means you don't have to be going to school to be a doctor or a nurse in order to receive it. We are very proud to present this $5,000 scholarship to Bailey Mitchell.
Okay, Mr. Goose Gossett, if you could come to the stage, please.
Howdy. I'm here to give the Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship out. This is the 24th year for this scholarship. In the 24 years, we've given over $100,000 in scholarships. Darrell passed away in 2002. He was in an accident up here at Greenfield Research. Darrell was a huge supporter of McClain athletics, okay, and the community overall. He was a worker. He was a doer. He demanded excellence, okay? Anything you were doing, he wanted you to do it well, and he did what he did well. He volunteered his time and equipment to rework the softball and the baseball fields out at Mitchell Park. The softball field has been named in his honor. Next project he did for us was he redid the entire football field. He took all the turf off. He helped us move the bleachers. It was amazing. And he built the track. That track that you run on wasn't there before. Before that, it was an old cinder track, and people would fall and bleed, and then I'd pass out. It was just not a fun thing. Darrell was a McClain graduate, and he had 3 children who attended this school. They participated in athletics. They were also very much academically oriented. Emily Maggie, and Craig. We give 2 male scholarships and 2 female scholarships in the amount of $1,000. This year, though, we had a tie on the female side, so we're giving 5 scholarships in Daryl's honor. I'd like to read those names and have them come up, and you can clap at the end. Leland Urey, Alex Perry, Lindsay Hutchinson, Katie Cook, Anna Eikenberry. Too many things to give you. Okay, I got way too many things to give you. Leland, come here. Someone in here. Leland. You want to give them to him? So these 5 people represent the Darrell Unger Scholarship. Now, we also give out some special scholarships for people who have passed away recently, and they were a big part of our scholarship fundraising and the Unger Scholarship. The first one I'm going to give out is in memory of Brian Bear Rake, who passed away this year. This is a $500 scholarship. Bear was a McClain golfer. He was our football. His dad used to be the athletic director here at McClain for many years, and so he was our ball boy. Even when I played football, that's how long ago it was. And then when I first started coaching, he was still hanging out on the sidelines. A very, very big supporter of McClain athletics, and that scholarship goes to Cohen 6. We have a second special scholarship that we're going to give out, and I am going to pass the reins to another family.
Good morning. These ladies here are probably wondering why 2 other people walked up here on this stage. So our daughter Mackenzie Corbin was the 2023 graduate from Greenfield McClain and attending Wilmington College, majoring in ag business. She passed away last year. Last year, she applied for the scholarship. You kids need to remember that I believe going into your sophomore year, you can also apply for a scholarship from the Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship. She was the only one who had received that scholarship to reapply, and she got that. She was home one weekend last summer, and she said, "Mom, let's go for a ride." And I said, "Well, where are we going?" And she said, "We're going in town. I'm going to get my scholarship money." I had no clue. So we pulled up to Jimmy Jones' home, and she went up to the door. They gave her check. He wanted a picture of which she was not dressed for. So upon her death, Wilmington College returned that money to the scholarship, to Darrell Unger Memorial Scholarship. And when we held a fundraiser in March for the scholarships that we gave out last month to FFA, Jimmy Jones had come to take pictures and put that in the paper. And he said with that money, they were wanting to give that to somebody but honor Mackenzie when they did that. And he asked us to be here today. So This Daryl Unger Memorial Scholarship in memory of Mackenzie goes to Sarah Easter. Go Quaker. Congratulations.
Paul and Evelyn Orr were longtime community church and educational leaders in the village of Greenfield. The Paul and Evelyn Orr Scholarship was created to honor them, but also to give a McClain graduating senior financial aid to further his or her education in order to give back to the community. This year's recipient is Stevie Ford. The McClain Class of 1961 Scholarship is awarded to a student who plans to attend a four-year institution to pursue a degree in the medical field. This year's recipient is Zach Scales. The Hannah Nicole Scholarship is awarded to a student who is pursuing a degree in the medical field. The recipient of the Hannah Nicole Scholarship is Amber Badgley. I don't think she's here today. And next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Roble.
Good morning. I'm here to present the Travis Turvey Jiva Scholarship. Travis Turvey was a teacher with us here in the Greenfield Exempted Village School District. And to honor his passing, the Teachers Association decided to provide a scholarship in honor of his name. And we've been blessed to be able to give this out for several decades now. The recipient of this year's scholarship is one that throughout his career has shown a great willingness to learn and investigate and learn on his own, which is pretty unusual for a lot of students to do. And he's really developed and grown through the years. This year's scholarship recipient is Hunter Cinnamons.
Next, I'd like to invite Rachel Swords.
Hello. Gotcha. So today I get to award a couple of different scholarships, and I also get to recognize the hard work and dedication of our NAHS chapter. The first scholarship that is being awarded today is in the memory of my oldest brother, Rodney Allen Tarleton. Rodney graduated at the top of his class. He had an impeccable work ethic and determination to overcome any challenges that he faced. When he was really young, he was diagnosed with a very serious heart defect, but this never stopped him. He pursued many interests and goals. His resilience regarding personal circumstances was inspiring. He was a gifted craftsman, an engineer, machinist, and he was also a vocational teacher for a few years at Pickaway Ross. He played a very calculating game of chess, and he had an ornery, boyish charm and humor that carried him well throughout his whole life. So the intent of this scholarship is to reward resilience, hard work, determination, and the ability to overcome life's many challenges. This year we have 2 recipients, and they are Mr. Owen Sykes and Mr. Riley Cummins. So I'm also excited to be able to present the NAHS scholarship. Our NAHS chapter was established in 1978 here at McClain. It's actually one of the first ones in the nation. And our goal is to encourage excellence among our students and to acknowledge how important artistic expression is. It is required of our members that they have a passion for art, an exemplary GPA, and that they also contribute many community service hours each year promoting visual art within our school and community. This year's scholarship is being awarded to 2 very deserving NAHS members, and that would be Miss Stevie Ford and Miss Bailey Mitchell. And then finally, I would like to take a moment to recognize our graduating NAHS members of the class of 2025 for their hard work and dedication and contributions that they've made to our chapter. You have to stand. There's about 20 of them. Where are they at? Come on. There's a couple of them. I just want to make sure that you guys get recognized because you did an impressive job at, yay. They put together a very impressive FAC art show this year, and I just want them to know that their hard work and passion over the past 4 years especially, some of them I've had for 4 years, the majority actually, has made a significant impact to our school and community. So thank you.
Okay, next, I'd like to welcome Michelle Bruni and Madison Shoemaker. They're here. They're not. Oh, okay.
Good morning, everyone. My mom and I are here today to present a scholarship in honor of my grandma or her mom, the Karen Wheaton Memorial Scholarship. My family wanted to start this scholarship to celebrate those National Art Honor Society members that Miss Swords just recently spoke about, but not necessarily somebody who has to pursue art. My grandma was a 1972 graduate of McClain High School and received a full tuition scholarship to the New York Art Institute. You would always see her around at local craft shows. She loved to work with clay specifically and do ceramics and pottery. So my family just wanted to start this scholarship in remembrance of her. Again, for those of you that are in the crowd or watching on the live stream, you do not have to be pursuing an art degree. You just have to explain to us how you're going to keep art, I guess, alive, or how you're going to use art in your life after you graduate. This year's recipient spoke volumes to us as they're pursuing a degree from the Ohio State University pre-med and eventually would like to be an oncologist. And that's unfortunately what we lost my grandma to. So we're very proud to give this scholarship this year to Miss Isabel Shepard.
Next, I would like to ask John Gill to come forward.
This is going to start a little sad, but then it'll get happy, okay? So just bear with me. My uncle, John Martin Newland, did not get the chance to attend his senior prom, his senior awards convocation, or his high school graduation. You see, 2 weeks before his 18th birthday, on February 2nd, 1993, he and one of his best friends, Mike Wise, were killed in an automobile accident. A scholarship in his name has always been in the thoughts of our family over the years, but never came to fruition. However, last year, his mother, my grandma Kathy, mentioned honoring him with a scholarship on what would have been the year of his 50th birthday, 2025. John liked to fish, hunt, and run the back roads with his friends. He was an okay student and an all right athlete, but much more importantly, he was a good person. He worked hard and played harder. John had no plans to go to college. Most likely, he would have entered the workforce or maybe attended a trade school. So, when deciding on the criteria for the scholarship, it was important for us to honor his memory by selecting a recipient with many of the same qualities. It became clear after reading the personal statement from this year's recipient, he is exactly who we are looking for to represent this scholarship. He is a strong student, a dedicated athlete, and club officer. All admirable accomplishments. But when you learn of the adversities he has overcome in his young life, it is evident he has the resilience and determination to grow through difficult experiences. I have had the immense pleasure of getting to know him, and not only as a young man in my classes. I've had him for 3 years now in my English classes, but as a friend. It is with great pleasure we award the inaugural John Martin Newland Memorial Scholarship to Owen Sykes.
Since 1998, the Ohio Natural Energy Institute has been dedicated to educating people about the indispensable industry that makes life better for everyday Ohioans. The Ohio Natural Energy Institute is proud to provide scholarships to students pursuing a career in the natural gas and oil industry. This year's scholarship recipient is Katie Cook.
Medical Mutual is the oldest and largest health insurer based in Ohio. For more than 80 years, Medical Mutual has served Ohio communities and helped make Ohio the best it can be. Medical Mutual is honored to help prepare young people of Ohio for a bright future. This year's Medical Mutual scholarship winners are Riley Harvey and Ashley Mitchell. For the Tybo scholarships, we'll invite Jared Haynes up to the podium.
Thank you. The Tiger Youth Basketball Organization, also known as Tybo, has had a privilege of serving over 130 young athletes in grades 3 through 6 this past year. In addition to our regular programming, we proudly host the McDonald's Tournament, which brings together over 70 teams for a weekend of basketball. None of this would be possible without our volunteers. This morning, we want to recognize a group of exceptional individuals who have not only grown up in our programs as players, but who have also given back countless hours of their time as volunteers throughout their middle school and high school careers. Their commitment and service have helped shape the experience for the next generation of players, and our success as an organization would not be possible without them. It is our honor to present this year's Tybo scholarships to the following outstanding individuals: Anna Eikenberry, Brenna Wright, Lindsay Hutchinson, Katie Cook, Owen Sykes, and Zane Adams. The McClain Athletic Boosters is an organization dedicated to supporting the athletes of McClain by funding the acquisition of uniforms, equipment, and meals for athletic teams, as well as offering scholarships to students aspiring to further their education. This year, the McClain Tiger Boosters expressed their enthusiasm over a record number of scholarship applicants. The selection process was particularly challenging as it was based on several criteria: the number of sports participated in, the duration of involvement in athletics throughout high school, and the level of parental engagement in the Tiger Boosters. Congratulations to our scholarship winners: Katie Cook, Anna Eikenberry, Brenna Wright, Zane Adams, Cameron Medley, and Alex Perry. The following students have been recognized as Scholar Athletes and will be receiving a t-shirt to acknowledge their academic achievements. Seniors may pick up their shirts in the counselor's office after the ceremony. Underclassmen may pick them up after school or during academy.
We'll start with the freshmen: Gavin Anderson, Bryce Barber, Grayson Barton, Brady Vinegar, Brooklyn Bolander, Riley Butcher, Connor Chandler, Isabel Clevenger, Hayden Cornell, Claire Craigo, Matthew Cummins, Kale Flowers, Cameron Gall, Evan Goddard, Ashton Hall, Ian Hill, Alea Jackson, Leland Nedler, Zane Nisley, Colton Lamb, Hudson Lovett, Xander Lyons, Hunter Lytle, Jordan McGinnis, Landon McNeil, Hunter Peabody, Camden Penwell, Emma Posey, Joshua Rake, Ryan Rader, Kenley Schrader, Kylie Shoemaker, Braden Shover, Braden Simmons, Cambria Tomlin, Avery Turner, and James Zamora III.
Sophomore recipients: Peyton Alexander, Zaylee Arrington, Ansley Beatty, Leland Bond, Allie Burgess, Maya Cook, Mila Everetts, Ethan Fryer, Melody Green, Caden Hargett, Lara Henson, Bailey Hickok, Lily Hogel, Regan Johnson, Lillian Keller, Anna Lugo, Molly McCune, Carter Nelson, Olivia O'Connor, Veda Ponder, Paisley Pryor, Erica Rapol, Case Robbins, Amaya Ryan, Isaac Sherman Morgan, Allison Shope, Brooke Smallwood Martin, Caitlin Snavely, Noah Sponsel, Lorva Stevenson, D'Artagnan Stovall, Natalie Stroud, Noah Schweitzer, Noah Van Gundy, Kendi Williams, and Latalia Zamora.
For the juniors, Jillian Arthurs, Bryn Babs, Laura Barber, Zion Barron, Colin Beatty, Lydia Beatty, Temperance Beavers, Jordan Bell, Becca Bergstrom, Audrey Chamblin, Carson Chandler, Brianne Cummings, Creed Davis, Eli Douglas, Julian Evans, Zoe Everhart, Casey Foster, Addison Goddard, Delaney Goddard, Morgan Johnson, Sarah Kegley, Alexis Knisley, Samantha Lancaster, Jaden Lanning, Leah Lovett, Miley Lovett, Abigail Marsh, Carly McGlone, Avery Murphy, Addison Oliker, Bailey Parson, Cole Rapp, Patience Roberts, Reese Roble, Andrew Rader, McGuire Ross, Austin Ruddle, Lillian Saunders, Olivia Stegbauer, and Kaylin Sterling.
Okay, and then seniors, if you want to stand up to be recognized. Zane Adams, Nicholas Alvarez, Brooklyn Baldwin, Caitlin Barrett, Max Colburn, Katie Cook, Carson Coonrod, Abigail Couch, Riley Cummins, Daisy Doherty, Sarah Easter, Anna Eikenberry, Leland Uri, Connor Frazier, Madeline Giffen, Brandon Green, Lindsay Hutchinson, Abby Lovett, Jordan Lugo, Thomas Matisick, Dawson McMurray, Cameron Medley, Ashley Mitchell, Bailey Mitchell, Tanner O'Connor, Matthew Perry, Callie Posey, Zachary Scales, Zeke Sexton, Cohen Six, Isabel Smith, Ora Snyder, Hannah Stewart, Owen Sykes, Kylea Toney, Jet Watson, Jeremy Webb, and Brenna Wright. Good job, guys.
We're going to do the...
What do we have next?
The high GPA.
Oh, okay.
I think she went and got that. All right. Our next awards are for the high GPA Scholar Athlete Awards. And we would now like to recognize the scholarly students who earned the highest GPA while being involved in athletics. And we'll start with our freshmen. And it's Bryce Barber and Isabel Clevenger. For our sophomores, it's Lillian Keller and Noah Sponsel. For juniors, Becca Bergstrom and Creed Davis. Becca Bergstrom. She's coming. And finally, our seniors will be Jordan Lugo, and Lindsay Hutchinson. I would now like to invite Tim Bolender up to give out our athletic scholarships.
Hello. Before I get started on the list of awards, I did want to mention to the seniors, your McClain mentality cords will be coming to you within the next couple days. I'll get them to you. Sorry I don't have them today. As far as the awards on the list, the first one I'm giving out is the 4-year Tri-Sport Award. Obviously, you have to, for all 4 years of high school, you had to play 3 sports, 1 each season. And if you do that, you will receive the 4-year Tri-Sport Award, and you will also earn a lifetime pass to McClain events. So I'll also get those made and get those to you as well. The winners in this year's class are Nathan Alvarez, Nicholas Alvarez, Katie Cook, Piper Davis, Sarah Easter, Anna Eikenberry, Madeline Giffen, Lindsay Hutchinson, Owen Sykes, Jeremy Webb, and Brenna Wright. The next few awards I give out, again, they're sponsored by the OHSAA. We go through a voting process here at McClain for these awards. I do not select them. First, I send an email out to the staff for nominations. They send them back to me, and then I compile them on a list, and they're voted upon by the staff and the coaches. So, again, I did not select any of these awards, but nonetheless, we'll go through them. The OHSAA Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. This year's recipients are Cohen Six and Lindsay Hutchinson. This may be not the same order as on your paper here, but we're going to go to Courageous Student. Again, the Ohio High School Athletic Association, they disseminate a Courageous Student Award to be made available to every OHSA member high school. Each high school may present this certificate to one deserving individual in their local school. This award is intended to bring credit to a very special student who has been involved in or supportive of the interscholastic athletic program and who deserves recognition for courage. The 2025 award winner is Owen Sykes. The next award is for an adult. We don't often recognize some of the adults' work, but the OHSA State Award for Sportsmanship, Ethics, and Integrity is meant to do that, recognize an adult. Suggested guidelines include involved with the school or community, person who is a positive role model for others, person who reflects a high level of ethics and integrity in dealing with students, and the athletic program, a person who supports and demonstrates positive values, and a person who has contributed to the well-being of the youth of the local high school. And this year's winner, I hope he came down, is Mr. Steve Roble. I do not see him. I'll get Mr. Roble his certificate at a later time. The last award that is, again, nominations and voted upon is the National Federation of State High School Associations Award of Excellence. This is an award that goes to one male, one female senior, displayed exemplary sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity. This year's winners are Brenna Wright and Jeremy Webb. Mr. Steve Roble.
Yes, sir.
The last award that I have is not voted upon. There's a set criteria, and I'll just read those now. They must be a senior. This is the highest scholastic average at the end of the first semester of grade 12, but it's cumulative for all their high school after the first semester of grade 12, and they must receive a minimum of 4 varsity letters in all sports combined. So we had a few students that qualified as far as that goes, but the highest scholastic average goes to Katie Cook.
Okay, to represent the Alumni Association, we have Master Sergeant Wilson and Mrs. Quincy Gray.
Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, I just want to say there will be a change of order to how the scholarships are listed in the program, and if the recipients could remain on stage so that we can get a picture of everyone at the end. As promising the most good to the greatest number for the longest time, Edward Lee McClain embodied these qualities, and today's ceremony certainly demonstrates that our little village has lived up to his expectations. It sure is amazing to look at what our students have accomplished and how many of our very own graduates have given back to the students of McClain High School. Today, we are here as representatives of the Edward Lee McClain Alumni Association to award scholarships on behalf of some of our alumni. Our selection committee, consisting of numerous application readers, reviewed many outstanding applications and have made their selections. Each application is read 3 times in blind readings, meaning that our committee members do not know which students completed the application. First, we have the Joe Allen Chapman Memorial Scholarship. Joe Allen Chapman was a 1964 graduate of McClain High School. He then served as a member of the U.S. Coast Guard and studied at Marist College, where he received his bachelor's and master's of business administration. Joe was not the A student. He was the B student, and it took more work on his part to receive his college degrees and become a successful business operator. The recipient of this scholarship will receive $4,000 to support their college education. This year's Joe Allen Chapman Memorial Scholarship recipient is not here today, but let us recognize her, Miss Amber Badgley. the David Michael Educators Scholarship. David Michael was a 1965 graduate of McClain High School. During his time here, he felt that his teachers gave him so many opportunities and encouraged him along the way. This enabled him to obtain a college degree, which led to a very successful career. To show his appreciation for the teachers that were important to him, Mr. Michael has decided to provide a $1,000 scholarship, renewable for 3 additional years of education, to a student who plans to attend Ohio University. This year's David Michael Educators Scholarship recipient is Madison Brokaw. The Pauline Inskeep Chapman Memorial Scholarship. Pauline Inskeep Chapman did not begin her nursing training until she was 50 years old. She had always dreamed of being a nurse, but the demands of raising a family put her dream on hold. However, she never lost sight of that dream and earned her nursing degree. The Chapman family would like to award this $2,500 scholarship to a student earning a degree in the nursing or medical field. This year's Pauline Inskeep Chapman Memorial Scholarship, also again not here today, is Amber Badgley. The final set of scholarships include the McClain Alumni Association Scholarship, the Paul Gessner Memorial Scholarship, and the Peg Gessner Memorial Scholarship. We are absolutely honored to have with us today Mrs. Ellen Clowes, 1960 McClain High School graduate and the daughter of Paul and Peg Gessner, and her husband, Mike. Will you please stand to be recognized for your support of our students? Mr. Paul Gessner was one of the founders of Greenfield Products in 1959. With the support of his wife, Peg, who graduated from McClain High School in the 1920s, Paul had the vision, determination, and desire to start something in Greenfield that prospered and made Greenfield a better place for the residents of the community. For this set of $1,000 scholarships, applicants must answer the following question. How has the opportunity to study surrounded by art at Edward Lee McClain High School positively influenced your education? This year's recipient of the Paul Gessner Memorial Scholarship is Max Colburn. This year's recipient of the Peg Gessner Memorial Scholarship is Anna Eikenberry. This year, the Clowes family has graciously decided to award 2 additional $1,000 scholarships. And so the recipients of the Paul and Peg Gessner scholarships this year are Zane Adams and Zeke Sexton. Finally, we are honored to announce the recipient of the McClain Alumni Association Scholarship. This year's recipient is Madeline Giffen.
In approximately a week or so, we look forward to delivering invitations to the top 10 graduates in the class of 2025 so that we can honor them along with our Hall of Fame inductees on Wednesday, May 21st. Thank you again to Mr. and Mrs. Klaus for coming today, and thank you to everyone for supporting our students.
Good morning. I get to stay with you for a few more minutes. McClain High School is fortunate to have the support of the faculty, administration, and the student body to host 5 blood drives throughout the course of the year, 4 during the school year and 1 during the summer. Consequently, they also offer a scholarship. The amount of that scholarship is based on the number of units collected during those 5 drives. So the recipient for the Red Cross scholarship for 2025 in the amount of $1,500 is Abigail Couch. While she's making her way down, I'd like to add that over the course of the last 2 years, Abigail has coordinated 9 blood drives, and during those drives, they positively directly impacted 852 lives. She's going to help me with the next one. The Red Cross also offers a graduation cord program. As I mentioned before, we have 5 drives throughout the year. In order to qualify for the graduation cord, you have to present for 3 of the 5 blood drives. So we're going to go ahead and name those 10. If you would just come up, and then when you get up here, I'll have Cadet Couch hand out the cords. James Brown, Zane Sova, Ms. Couch, Nathan Alvarez, Randa Marion, Jacqueline Stamper, Audrey Dickey, Hannah Stewart, Oris Snyder, and Xander Penn. The Red Cross's tracking system can sometimes be a little tricky, so if you believe that you may have qualified for that and we didn't read your name, come see us, and we'll do the math for you and we'll get it figured out. Congratulations. Thank you.
To hand out technology cords, we'll ask that Nate Luke come forward.
Good morning. First of all, big thanks to all the alumni and non-alumni alike who've freely donated thousands of dollars this year and in years past. We greatly appreciate you guys. I'm pleased to present an honor to students who have engaged in computer technology classes the last few years here at McClain. These students have challenged themselves to be better prepared for the 21st century work environment and all it entails. This honors computer technology cord is given to students who have taken 3 or more computer science or engineering courses during their time here at McClain, one of which being an AP course and with a grade average of A or higher during that time. Please come up and stand and receive your cord. Those students are Thomas Dean Matisick, Zeke Sexton, Zachary Scales, Braden Black, Dawson McMurray, Chloe Hammond, Hunter Simmons, Nathan Alvarez, and Dennis Huang. Congratulations, nerds, and congrats all seniors.
Next, we have Charity Wheeler and Miranda Wilson with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Good morning. I'm Charity Wheeler, and this is Miranda Wilson. We're with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and we're here today to honor some of the mentors that we've worked with over the last several years. Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio school-based mentoring program is more than just community service. It's about connection, guidance, and making a lasting impact. Our high school bigs have dedicated their time to serving as positive role models, friends, and sources of encouragement for their littles, proving that it takes little to be big. Through their leadership and kindness, they have not only shaped the lives of our littles, but have also left a meaningful impact on their school and community. Today, we honor their commitment with certificates and honors cords, recognizing their service and dedication to making a difference. As I announce your name, please just come up. You'll get your honors cord as well as your certificate. And I'm also going to include how long you've participated. Anna Barrett has participated for this. This was her first year. Isabel Smith also. This is her first year. Oris Snyder, this is his second year in participating. These students do give up 1 day a week their lunch. They eat it in here in the auditorium before their littles come over, so they kind of give up that free time 1 day a week. So we certainly appreciate their time. Anna Eikenberry, she has participated in our mentoring program for 2 years. Nicholas Alvarez, also for 2 years. Nathan Alvarez, also for 2 years. Katie Cook, for 2 years. Brooklyn Baldwin, for 2 years. Brenna Wright, for 2 years. We also have had some participants that have participated for the last 3 years here, and that would be Alexis Arthurs, Lindsay Hutchinson, and Madeline Giffen. We also have one extra one for someone that was unable to, one other person who has participated for 2 years. Her intention was to participate again this year. However, her college courses did not allow that, and we also had to make some adjustments throughout the year with missing some days for different activities and things like that. So we changed our day from Thursday to Monday, and that also did not work with her schedule, unfortunately, for her to be able to join us. So is Kenzie Wise still in here? She'll be getting her honors cord for participating for 2 years, so we appreciate that. All right, someone find our speaker. Thank you very much.
The Kasner Foundation Scholarship allows students from all schools in Highland County the opportunity to apply and interview for a $3,500 a year renewable scholarship. This year, McClain High School has 2 winners, and they are Brooklyn Baldwin and Leland Urey. The South Central Power Company is proud to provide graduating high school seniors who have demonstrated academic excellence in the classroom, as well as involvement in school activities with scholarship funds to be used for higher education. This year's South Central Power Company scholarship winners are Anna Eikenberry, Brenna Wright, and Nicholas Alvarez. The Howard and Alice Cowman Memorial Scholarship is awarded to students pursuing a career in nursing. And this year, the recipients are Caitlin Barrett, Madison Brokaw, Amber Badgley, and Isabel Smith. I would like to invite Dr. Melinda Phoenix Preston up to award her scholarship.
Hello, seniors, other students, staff, faculty, family, and friends. I'm a nurse practitioner in psychiatry. Now you might wonder, how did I get there? 1967, I graduated here at McClain and went to the University of Cincinnati, where I studied nursing at the College of Nursing. Graduated there in 71, practiced in psychiatry at the VA, went back to school at the University of Cincinnati, got my master's in psychiatric nursing in 1977. Practiced as an advanced practice nurse, which is called a clinical nurse specialist, and then traveled out to Arizona, where I practiced there also, and went back to school, got a postmaster's as a nurse practitioner, went back again, got a doctorate in nursing practice in psychiatry. So that's the pathway I took. I hope that some other nurses will do that also. Now you might wonder, why is this special? Back in 1982, President Ronald Reagan recognized the importance of nurses and signed a proclamation having a National Recognition Day for Nurses on May 6th. In 1990, the American Nurses Association extended that to a week-long celebration to include May 6th to the 12th, to include Florence Nightingale's birthday, which is May 12th, as the founder of modern nursing. These are important people in your lives. Is there anybody here who hasn't encountered a nurse in your life? There's been nurses in your life. They might be in your family. This is National Nurses Week. Celebrate the nurses that you know. So I would like for there to be more nurses being educated, because right now we're at a 78,000 shortfall of nurses nationally. By the year 2030, they predict 200,000 shortfall. So consider nursing as a profession. It's a wonderful way to practice. The power of nursing is important. It will never be replaced by AI. You can't have care, compassion, the critical thinking, the clinical decision-making it takes to deliver optimal care to individuals, families, communities. So it's very important, underclassmen, as you're listening, consider nursing as your career. This year, my recipient is someone that I think will do great things, and I think she'll probably end up going past a bachelor's in nursing. My scholarship is to support nurses who are going for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And my recipient this year is Isabel Smith.
The newly established Governor's Merit Scholarship from the Ohio Department of Higher Education recognizes students in the top 5% of their class at the conclusion of their junior year. These students are offered a scholarship of up to $5,000. For the class of 2025, the recipients of the scholarship are Katie Cook, Leland Urey, Dennis Wong, Brooklyn Baldwin, Nicholas Alvarez, and Stevie Ford. And now I'd like to welcome Dr. David Phoenix to the stage, please.
Good morning. My name is David Phoenix. I graduated from McClain in 1965. Then after I went to college, I served in the Air Force, and then went to Moore College, and then became a professor of engineering and computer science, and taught computer science and engineering at Arizona State University for 30 years. And I saw my students go on to great careers. They get great jobs where they get paid good money for doing something that's just having fun all day. And so I thought to myself, I want students from McClain to have that same opportunity. And Greenfield's not a big hotbed of engineering. I know when I was your age, I thought an engineer was a guy who drove a train and had no idea that there was real engineering work out in the world. But if you lived where I live in Tempe, Arizona, you'd see engineers left and right. They're all around. We have self-driving cars running around everywhere. If you need a car, you just pull out your cell phone and call for the car. The car knows where you are because of your phone. Tell it where to take you, and then it takes you and drops you off. And that'll eventually spread across the country, but we've had it for several years. So anyway, I started giving scholarships about 7 years ago. Originally, I thought, well, I'll have a memorial scholarship after I die. But then I realized, I think it's probably a lot more fun to do this while I'm alive. And 7 years later, I'm happy to report I'm still alive. So still doing it. So anyway, I had 10 applicants this year, and students must be getting better or something, because they were all well qualified, and it was very hard to choose. Made me wish I had more money. So I unfortunately can't give them all, but the ones that didn't get it are also well qualified. So my first award goes to Leland Urey. Leland's going to Ohio University. I think he's going to study civil engineering, right? So if you're ever on a bridge that falls down, blame him. And I guess I should say, Leland is getting $5,000 a year. If he keeps his grades up, that'll repeat all 4 years of college, so do that. Next award goes to Stevie Ford. And I think Stevie's going to Ohio U, right, and studying biological sciences, which maybe that means she'll be a doctor or something, or a research scientist. So anyway, Stevie is going to get $6,000 a year, and hopefully she'll keep her grades up and get it for all 4 years. And the next award goes to Katie Cook. And Katie, for some reason, is going out of state to University of Kentucky. What's wrong with Ohio State? So anyway, she's going to study bioscience engineering or bioengineering, right? Okay, so she'll be making the $6 million man or something like that. And she'll be getting $6,000 a year, hopefully for 4 years. The final award goes to Dennis Wong. So Dennis is going to The Ohio State University, and I hope that means that he can get me tickets to the national championship game next year, right? And he's going to, near and dear to my heart, he's going to study computer science and engineering, and it's a wonderful field. I encourage everyone to do it. And Dennis is going to be getting $10,000 a year for 4 years. If he keeps his grades up. Thank you, and good morning.
It is my honor to present the Dr. Carter G. Woodson Scholar Award to a student who exemplifies academic excellence, leadership, and a deep commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. Just as Dr. Woodson dedicated his life to education and the recognition of African American history and achievement, this student has shown a remarkable dedication to learning and uplifting others through her efforts. The recipient of the Dr. Carter G. Woodson Scholar Award and a full ride scholarship to Berea College is Kylia Tony. I would like to invite up Ariana Davis.
Hello, my name is Ariana. My name is Ariana Davis, and I'm an admissions counselor from Ohio State. I was here a few weeks ago to welcome some recently admitted students from McClain High School, so I'm so excited to be back to present some certificates to our scholarship winners today. I'm going to slightly reverse the order that's in the program and start off with our Moral Scholarship. The Moral Scholarship Program is Ohio State's premier merit scholarship program, rewarding academically talented students who are actively engaged in diversity-based leadership, service, and social justice activities. Recipients of this award are chosen on a competitive basis for their academic merits and active contributions as advocates and champions of diversity inclusion, social justice, and academic excellence in their high schools and communities. Congratulations to Brooklyn Baldwin for receiving this prestigious award. Our next scholarship, the Land Grant Opportunity Scholarship, is one of Ohio State's most competitive awards. This scholarship honors the land grant mission of Ohio State to serve its residents of Ohio and is awarded to only two students per county in Ohio every year. So the fact that both students were from McClain High School is very special, and it really means a lot. Recipients of this award are chosen on a competitive, holistic basis for their academic merits, contributions to their school, local community, and their capacity to contribute to the community at The Ohio State University. Congratulations to both Nicholas Alvarez and Dawson McMurray.
Will Emily Jones please come to the stage?
Hi there, my name is Emily Jones, and I'm so glad to be here with you today to award the Wilford R. Conacher Cutler Scholar Award. I was the recipient in 2019, and it is truly life-changing. The Cutler Scholars Program is one of Ohio University's premier scholarship programs. Each year, the program accepts around 15 students who have the potential to be change makers, using their academic training to address social problems and advocate for a better world. One of several Cutler scholarships endowed by Dr. Wilford R. Conacher and Mrs. Ann Lee Conacher was established for graduates of McClain High School. So that was the alma mater of Dr. Conacher. The Conacher Cutler Scholar Award provides a full scholarship to fund 4 years of leadership, community service, professional development, and international travel. On behalf of the Conacher family, the Cutler Scholars Program, and Ohio University, I'm delighted to present the Wilford R. Conacher Cutler Scholar Award to Anna Barrett. Congratulations.
Thank you all for being here. It's incredible that a small town like Greenfield, 5,000 people. We have 138 graduates this year, and it takes us over 2 hours to give out our awards. I think it's just really special. I talked to other high school principals, other schools, and they're just blown away at what we have for our school. So it's incredible. So thank you all. Appreciate it. Freshmen through juniors that are listening in classrooms, I hope you took note of the unbelievable monetary support that was given to our graduates today. The students who walked across the stage today are a testament of how hard work pays off. Now it's your choice to work hard and be where these seniors are today. You 138 seniors over there, you have homework. If you walked across this stage and received a financial award, please take a few minutes and write a thank you note. Just a few lines means a lot to the people who support you. Community members, the staff at McClain High School would like to say thank you for your tremendous support of our students. Please join me in a round of applause to show our appreciation. Thank you all for attending the 2025 Honors Convocation. Graduates, you can mingle with family members, and then eventually you'll go on to 6th period. Thank you all. If you got a scholarship, stay here.